If there's one issue that seems to come up a lot in a marriage, it's money. And how to deal with money in all kinds of variety ways. We have Ken Buttsy here with Integrity First Planners. You are a registered principal with United Planners.
Correct.
I want to make sure I include that. Now, you deal with couples all the time and all the things that go on with money and finances. So you're going to talk to us about something to do with pension benefits this
Correct.
time.
ERISA. I know you like your act. I know.
Yeah.
ERISA, Employment Retirement Income Security Act. Okay?
Okay.
1974. President Ford signed it, okay, right around Labor Day. The whole idea with ERISA was to put some stability into the pension market so that when you had money set aside for your pension that hopefully you knew it was going to be there. It's a big topic obviously today as well.
Right.
Kind of hasn't gone away, right?
Right.
Well, one of the aspects of ERISA was to give a spouse benefits in that pension as well.
Okay.
Okay. So why this is important, if you have a pension plan at your work, the spouse has, and it's an ERISA governed plan, the spouse has certain rights to that plan, okay? So only a spouse can sign away rights in that plan. So for instance, you go to work and they say, here's our pension plan, fill out these forms, and if you want to name someone other than your spouse as the beneficiary,
Okay.
the spouse has to sign off on that. And
So this happens in second marriages a lot, right?
well, this part of it happens just by having a job.
Oh, okay, okay.
The issue that I'm going to bring up deals with a case where someone was getting married for the second time.
Okay.
And his name was Sanders, David Sanders, and he was a lawyer, and he worked for a law firm. So he went to his law firm and he said, hey, buddy, will you do a prenup for us? My new wife, Debbie, and I want a prenuptial, and Debbie's going to sign off on the pension where she doesn't want the right to the pension benefits.
Oh, okay.
We're going to give my pension to my kids.
Okay.
And that happens a lot. So
Sure,
you want
I
to
bet
keep
it
things
does.
separate.
Right.
Okay. So here's the funny part about the story. Debbie goes ahead, signs the prenuptial agreement that she doesn't want the pension,
Okay.
gets married, David dies.
Oh, that's not funny.
Well, no.
I'm waiting.
Okay. So now it comes time to pay the pension out. Okay. Well, David's kids say we're entitled to the pension. And Debbie says, no, I'm entitled to the pension. Debbie goes and hires another law firm, not her husband's law firm, and the other law firm agrees. Debbie's entitled to the pension. What Debbie signed was a prenuptial agreement. You're not a spouse when you're signing a prenuptial agreement. Only a spouse can waive it.
Are you hearing this? Are you taking notes?
So Debbie won the case. She got all the money. She might be a liar, but she's rich, right?
How do you sleep at night? I don't know.
The kids didn't get any of the money, and the courts are right that only a spouse can sign away rights. So what we would tend to advise people, and we're not lawyers, okay, but what would make sense is have the prenup worded a little bit differently, that upon marriage, you are going to then sign away your rights.
Right.
So that's the contract that you would sign.
Okay, well, this guy's a lawyer, though, when he did this, right?
Didn't say he was a smart lawyer.
Okay.
I don't know what his discipline was. He may have been very good at what he did.
Okay, but you would...
But you would thought someone in his law firm
Somewhere
would have...
in there, yeah, okay.
And actually, I would imagine this occurs fairly often when you're dealing with second marriages, third marriages, and these kinds of agreements. So ERISA's particular, one of the aspects was to protect the spouse, and it's important to know that only a spouse can sign away rights, not a before spouse.
Once again, amazing information with Ken Buttsy. So if you want to get a hold of Ken, you can call him at 216-751-4229. Go to your website at integrityfirstplanners.com. Thank you so much. Great stuff. We'll be right back with Ask Coach Kathy coming up.
Coming up, your work is there, but your kids are here. Kathy shares ways to bridge the distance. And next week, you and your face aren't friends. Can makeup help you make up with yourself? Next week on Can You Relate with Kathy Dawson.